Annie, Idibia and 2Face marriage has been trending for many months now. In today's video, we are going to be having this discussion about women and marriage and men and marriage. Before we dive deeper into this video, take a little moment to read the story and understand why 2Face made his decision so that we can be able to give accurate judgment or make accurate analysis. Read the story. Before we begin, let us take a little flashback of when Annie Idibia and 2Face Idibia got married. Like every other wedding day, it was a beautiful day. It was styled and beautified by lots of personalities. Annie was exceptionally happy that day because to her, she was getting married to her soulmate, the love of her life, the first man that she dated and the first man she had a relationship with. So it was like a dream come true. And why to 2Face? It was also a good thing because he was getting married to his African queen. That year, many women wished they were in Annie's shoes. Many people celebrated them. Friends and loved ones all came together to celebrate the union, which took place on the 8th of March 2013 in Annie's village in Akwa Ibom. Like as you can see, it was a traditional marriage. No registry was done, no court marriage was done. It was just a traditional marriage, and that is it. 2Face and Annie never had a civil union. That is number one reason why 2Face could easily move on from Annie. Of course, what triggered this video is that I saw 2Face taking his new woman to go meet his mother. And of course, in this video, you can see how happy they are looking. And this brings me back to the story of Annie and 2Face Idibia, how they all started. Yes, Annie was 2Face Idibia's African queen. Of course, he even dedicated a song back in those days that you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams, you make it and make my life. So the music was something every one of us listened to, and we got to like it, and that was how we got to also know 2Face. Moving down the line, 2Face and Annie, I think they separated, and 2Face had other baby mamas along the line. Even before he got married to Annie, he had these baby mamas with Peru. He had a lot of, I can't even name them, but so many baby mamas. But Annie loved 2Face so much to the point that she is willing to sacrifice her happiness to marry 2Face, despite having baby mamas after they met. Despite she being the first lady in 2Face's life, and 2Face left her to have baby mama with other women, Annie was willing to let go and say, you know what, I love you 2Face, I am going to marry you, I am going to let go of everything.
Along the line, they got married. 2Face and Annie, of course, it was a beautiful wedding. They vowed that they're not going to leave each other. There was a red flag that Annie Idibia ignored, that I am going to be talking about in this video. That every woman who is not yet married should never ever ignore this red flag, no matter how desperate you are to get married. And what red flag is that? The family of 2Face never liked Annie and never wanted 2Face to marry Annie. But you know, love, they say love, everything can be conquered by love. They went ahead and got married. And ever since they got married, Annie has not been at peace. It's either the brother of 2Face is fighting her, the mom is calling her out, so many things are going wrong. It's been buzz, and then again, it now led to depression. It led to a lot of conflicts in the marriage, giving the both parties stress, and then again, to escape from the world constantly judging them, and also Annie to escape from dealing with baby mama stress from 2Face. They are calling 2Face in the midnight. Annie is like jealous. 2Face is spending his time with some baby mamas, and you shouldn't spend the time with them. You should be with me, because again, when you love somebody, you don't even know when you become too protective. You become too jealous, you become too clingy. Annie became clingy in the marriage. Of course, she became really jealous. She doesn't want to see any woman close to 2Face because of the insecurity 2Face has given to her. You know, we got to know 2Face as father of many nations. It looks like 2Face could barely control himself. Like, he could sleep with anything under the skirt. So because of that, Annie became insecure and always want to protect him from every woman. So of course I heard from some of 2Face photographers that Annie is always too protective of 2Face, and he doesn't even want him to venture out or to associate with people or even allow girls to come close to him. And this became like a prison for 2Face. 2Face became choked, like, oh, I need an escape. I need to escape. What is going on? I am a musician and I can't even associate with people. I am tired of this kind of life. And Annie is like, you're married to me, you stick to me. You're gonna be there for me. You're everything I have. And that led to them taking drugs, going, to escape from reality. And as you can see, during the period that Annie Idibia was with 2Face, we are going to analyze this really quickly. When Annie was with 2Face, you see she's always shaking, she's always praying like this. She became so unstable, and sometimes she's laughing when it's not right to laugh. And there was a gathering that they went to, and the way she was trying to pose, and they told her go this way, and she was really looking stressed in the marriage. Every woman, please take home this: never marry into a family that doesn't like you. It's a lot of stress. Sometimes your husband is going to start questioning his decision, if he made the right choice in marrying you and ignoring his family, and you're always going to be assuring him that he made the right choice, which is too much stress in the marriage. And again, sometimes you can never ever be loved from this family, because consistently they will always find reason for not liking you. Even if you try to become the good woman tomorrow, they will always find that little fault to make sure they don't like you, to stick to the decision of not liking you. So Annie wasn't loved in the marriage, and which led her to instability. She started taking drugs, and again she became insecure. She's afraid that 2Face may leave her from his baby mamas, and a lot of things started going on. And again, Annie went to rehab. Like I said, when you hold something too much, you lose it. You have to know that you are complete, that every other person coming into your life is an addiction. People who are not attached to you, they are not your leg, they are not your hand, they are not, God created you with every part you need to succeed, which is your legs, your body, your brain, your face, everything. You are whole. So any other attachments, like this wig I am wearing, is not mine. It's not me. It's not a follow cam. This wig can fall out. My body remains. So you need to know that any person that is not attached to your body can wake up and leave you someday. It could be your husband, it could be your mother, it could be your brother, it could be your friends. Anybody can leave. So don't hold things too tight. Love people, but be cautious that people can wake up and leave any day. So when that happens, the disappointment will not be too severe. Now going back to 2Face, Annie went to rehab because of his whole dramas. Too much toxicity, too much problem, too much wahala, too much. Everybody is judging Annie. This one is judging her based on her outfit. This one is judging her based on the way she shakes. The mother is judging her based on 2Face, I told you not to marry this one. The brothers are saying, Annie, don't allow us to visit our brother. Too much in the marriage. And again, 2Face felt suffocated, like, I am a man, I should explore. Why is this man holding me hostage? I need to freedom, I need to live my life. And when Annie finally gave 2Face a little chance and went to rehab, 2Face thought, I am free now. And then I seen he looked everywhere. Honorable Natasha was the next on the list. He went ahead and said, yeah, hello, my people. Yes, if you're nothing they happen, we're gonna say on a day without sin. I leave it to you people. I leave it on a well done. And he introduced Natasha as his new woman, and we thought it was a joke. He didn't even give a flinch. Like, how is Annie going to feel about this decision? But he has moved on. He doesn't care. Annie was left to battle herself out. I can imagine that feeling when you see the man you love now in the arms of another, the man you had children with, you woke up every morning with, you played with, you did a lot of things together, you had a lot of memories, and you wake up and he is gone. Not that he's dead, but he is now in the arms of another woman. It is sad. I can feel Annie's sadness. I am a woman. I have loved truly. You know, even when I was in a relationship, I knew how sad I was when I had a breakup. Talk more, you know, somebody you're married to, you know, and that is it. Now, the mistake Annie did in this marriage is that she let herself go. She loved too much that she began to feel that 2Face is the only essence of her living. She was a good actress before that, and you know, she was acting very well, a lot being on the screen regularly then. But after she got married to 2Face, it looks like she got a prize and she let her own dreams go. And then again, you let your dreams go and you also started suffocating, preventing 2Face from associating with other people, knowing fully well that musicians need people to grow, knowing fully well that it is women that also help these musicians to grow. And also, if you have to be logical, 2Face career went down when he was married to Annie, because I feel Annie just wanted this orthodox marriage, you and me, nothing else, let's do our thing, you know. But 2Face is a star, and as a star you have that when you see your mate balling and you're just being family man, married man, you're gonna feel, now I am made for more, I need to go. And that was what happened. And now it looks like, now let's go back to the main point. After the divorce, it looks like divorce is always a wake-up call for women, because when women are married, they let their dreams go, they let their pursuit go, they just focus only on their husband and their home. And when they divorce, they say, oh my god, I used to be a celebrity, oh my god, I could do this, I can do this. And they wake up. It's like a wake-up call. Look at Annie woke up after the divorce, and that is it. We don't know, she can look this put together and she can look this stable, and now look at how stunning she is looking after the divorce. And good news, Annie passed, so in just like May, packaged herself back. I'm sure she must have listened to good advices. I'm sure she must have also gotten a new manager. And good news, Annie is now back to herself. She has regained herself. I'm sure that within outside the camera she'll still be mixing the husband, but Now she signed a new ambassadorial deal. She has now bring out the Annie Macaulay in her. She's looking all put together, looking gorgeous, looking stylish, and we are going to be seeing more of a new Annie. Unlike the one we saw with 2Face, because the one we saw with 2Face was shaky, not put together, unrefined, always having fights with different people. But now, after the divorce, we are seeing a new branded Annie. She has woke up and she is carrying herself. And again, now look at it. 2Face now went ahead to introduce his new woman to his family. Just look at how happy they are to receive the new woman. Look at the mother that even came out online and was saying my son got missing. Tell this girl to release my son. Look at how happy she is to receive Natasha. Look at how happy all of them. Now this is why I'm saying, don't waste your energy marrying into a family that doesn't like you. It is a lot of mental stress. Don't go there. Just be single. Somebody else will come along than fighting this family, because if something happens in the marriage, you are going to be all by yourself, and they are going to welcome their son back. Like Shebi will tell you, even if it's their son that fuck up, they will say Shebi will told you, thank God you let her, because they were never supported. So I am just happy that I think they both deserve to be separated, because they're both not happy in the marriage. They were just trying to push it and make it work. 2Face want to be out there in his public, doing his shows, being with a woman who understands, who is not too jealous, who is not too clingy, and that's 2Face doesn't want a woman who is too jealous because of his career. And as a media person, as a celebrity, you don't need such people too, because you need people, you need to blow, you need to go out. So if you are with people who are just too protective, how are you going to blow? It's a problem. And now Annie is out there trying to regain herself back, and which is healthy for the both parties. So it is good that it's separated, and I feel again that 2Face was strategic with his decision, probably because he wants to go into politics in future. And don't be surprised, soon you're going to be hearing 2Face contesting for one role. Everybody knows that politics right now is the new oil money. So 2Face must have been strategic by choosing Natasha, and that is why everything is happening. 2Face want to go into politics, and that's why he chose Natasha. Natasha want to be popular, and that's why he chose 2Face, and everybody is using everybody. Natasha is getting popularity, 2Face is getting the politics through Natasha, and Annie is getting herself back, signing ambassadorial deals because of the divorce. Everybody is winning. They are winning in different ways. So all I can say is that Annie, please go ahead and keep on moving on, because the family don't like you, and you're gonna do yourself a lot of favor by abstaining from anybody who doesn't like it. And those of you who are watching this video, if you're not married, do not ignore the red flags. 2Face had a lot of red flags before Annie married him, but Annie felt like those flags were not going to affect their marriage, which they eventually did. 2Face was always a womanizer and was never into one woman. Of course, he even said it in one of his broadcasts that men are always prone to cheat. He said it in front of Annie, not even minding her feelings. So 2Face has never been a one-woman guy. Now, and again, 2Face had a lot of baby mamas, and Annie ignored it. And the third red flag is that the family didn't like Annie, and Annie ignored it. So now everything comes crumbling, and you cry, whoa. And you think it happened in a day. It is the foundation. If the foundation of any marriage is shaky, it takes God's grace for it not to crash. And again, most times these family members, if they don't like you, they never ever like you. They never ever try to like you, no matter how good you become. So do yourself a favor and don't get into it. Don't get into it. And this is what I have to say about Annie and 2Face Idibia. And if you watch to the end, it means you are one of those people who finish what you start, and it is a rare quality to find. And I really want to say thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. I am Victoria Peak. See you next time.